Hey guys, welcome to JSA's Bible study. Last week we talked about how God is the creator and that he created everything from nothing. And that includes you and me. So this week in today's Bible study, we are in Genesis chapter 1, verse 26 through 31, where it talks about how God created mankind. It doesn't say that we evolved from apes or whatever, but that we are created by God, and that gives each person a unique and special purpose. That gives each person value and dignity and purpose, okay? So in verse 26, God says, "Let us create mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish, the birds, the livestock, and wild animals, and all creatures." And in verse 29, God says, "I give you every seed-bearing plant and every tree. They will be yours for food." So guys, God created everything, and he created all of mankind with a special purpose because he created mankind in his image and in his likeness. So we are created as image bearers of God. An image is a visual representation of the real thing, right? So if I take a picture of these rails and show you that, or even this video, it's a visual representation of the real thing. So you are a unique visual representation of God within all of creation, which is why God said that we, as humans, as mankind, that we should rule over all of creation. We are a visual representation. We are a visual living creation or creature that represents the image and likeness of God. So I want to make one thing really, really clear, okay? You and I, we are not God, okay? That is sinful to think that way, right? We are not God. We are a visual representation of who God is to all of creation. So when you think about who God is, right, that he is loving, that he is kind, that he is just and holy, and that he is the creator of everything, then we are to actually bring those attributes of God into the world because we bear his image. We're made in his image and likeness. So when we think about creativity, which we're talking about, that God is the creator and that we are made in his likeness and image, that means that we are actually to go out and create good and wonderful and beautiful things in this world. So I don't want you to forget creativity. It's not just about art, okay? It's about building, it's about teaching, it's about leading, it's about designing and repairing, and it's about snowboarding, right? Coming out here on these rails and putting together clips and filming and making cool tricks and like sick lines and all kinds of stuff. It's about music, it's about acting, and yeah, it's about art as well. My point is this: you are created by God in a unique way to represent him, to represent his image, his likeness, to represent his creativity. Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are his workmanship, his masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." So you are created with a unique purpose to bear the image and likeness of God, the creator. And part of that, right, is that we are also creative and that we are to go out and create good things in our world. So that's my encouragement and my challenge to you this week, that you are created with a purpose and that you should go out and create good and wonderful things. See you next week.